just when you thought it was safe to take the moving walkway to Universal Studios. It's back! After a year's hiatus thanks to your friendly neighborhood coronavirus, Halloween Horror Nights and its main man, Jack the Clown, are back to celebrate 30 years of fears. Well, under rainy conditions, here we are. It's Halloween Horror Nights. We'll just go over there in a second. Actually, I had to buy an umbrella for this one, but yep, Horror Nights is about to start for this year. This year's tasty selection of juicy haunted houses includes such delicacies as The Bride of Frankenstein Alive, Beetlejuice, some other horror and Netflix classics, and a whole house dedicated to the icons, all of whom have hosted Horror Nights one year or the other. And it's a rainy start. Horror Nights. Aha. But it is a start. As well as houses, there are also scare zones throughout the park. This first one at the entrance is called 30 Years, 30 Fears. It's currently sans characters because of the rain, but we'll see more of it later. But the zone leads straight into the first house. Bride of Frankenstein lives. And so we enter the one thing that everyone dreads about Halloween Horror Nights, our first long queue. Now these queues wind around the various sound stages, and there's not much to do except try not to look at other people, or you could take some selfies. Yep, here I am. Bitchin' hat, huh? All right, it's the end of the classic film Bride of Frankenstein. The bride has rejected the monster, who then says, "We belong dead," and blows up the lab. But the bride survived, and seeing the monster in pieces under a heavy beam changes her mind and vows to bring him back. Now, since the rain has ended and the sunlight has faded, it's back for a look at the first scare zone, 30 years, 30 fears, one more time. The first zone traditionally serves to introduce guests to the abundance of frights they'll likely experience throughout the park. This year's zone is no different, and it even has sexy dancers. Just down the street is the New York section of the park. New York usually hosts the best, most elaborate, and terrifying of the scare zones. Over the years, this section has hosted such nightmares as The Purge, Psychoscarapy Unleashed, and Zombieland Double Tap. This year, the zone is called Seek and Destroy, about a host of alien invaders who have conquered the planet. And those humans left alive can either obey or be turned into human fuel.
It's like a whole YouTube series.
Well, why don't they have the Last Wanderer of Mars walk through here? It's on YouTube.
True.
San Francisco this year is host to a zone based on YouTube's Crypt TV. Come, have a look-see, if you'll pardon the pun.
If you guys want to. Always like that, sure.
This one's my favorite, though. I just like it how it looks. She looks
Oh, Spider Lady.
Now here's something you'd really expect to find on the web.
Which one do I look into? I'll go get it. Nice.
Heather, please turn your flash off on your camera. Thank you.
Well, that's about it for tonight, kiddies. But don't hit stop. This was only a taste. There's much, much, much more to come.
Well, one more time, we're headed back to Halloween Horror Nights.
Tonight, it's straight over to the Icons, a house dedicated to all those fearsome fiends that headlined Horror Nights at one time or another. There's a tiny statue of each in these alcoves at the beginning of the house. They include Jack, his main squeeze of terror, Chance, the director, the storyteller, the usher, the caretaker, Lady Luck, and Fear itself, all of whom appear at different places in this house. Come take a look. The house empties to a spot close to our next scare zone, Gorewood Forest. This is its queen, Tara, and her minion. She does not look happy. We'll explore Gorewood Forest later. Now, we're entering a very special place. At least it's a very special place to me.
That's right. This is the actual place where I played a character for the very first time, all the way back in 2006.
Right across from my scare zone is Central Lake. And it's here, upon the lake, that we're about to witness one of the 2 sinister shows featured at Horror Nights this year. It's a little something called Marathon of Mayhem Carnage Factory.
Within your nightmares.
Just outside the Central Park exit is Mel's Drive-In, right out of American Graffiti. But for this event, it's transformed into Mel's Die-In. And it's right at the foot of Hollywood Boulevard, where they're filming a movie. A horror movie, of course. And who's directing? Why, it's Eddie Schmidt, Jack the Clown's very own brother. And that explains why everyone is screaming, since the monsters aren't extras. They're all real. Quite a shoot. Now, say goodnight, Gracie. Good night, Gracie.
Now, Horror Nights consists of both houses and a scare zone, like the one right behind me. This is the one in Hollywood. It's called Lights, Cameras, Actions, and it's all about Jack's brother, Ed. Like that guy.
Well, a little stroll through lights, cameras, and action leads us right back into Gorewood Forest, which I'm sure you remember from last night.
Now, I don't exactly know the story of this particular zone, but it's always got some of the scariest stuff. Look at this guy. Oh, dear. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Look at the smorgasbord. Wow. I think think I worked for him once. This is one of the houses. Look at that. A 15-minute wait. You almost never see that. In we go. Gotta admit, pretty neat house. Let's see what's next.
The perfect garden pumpkin from Mr. Parker's legendary crop. Although they were there for pumpkins, they leave with much, much more. They left with a warm feeling of friendship and family. Most genuine heartfelt smile and wave goodbye from good old Mr. Carter of course. But even the most happy families, those secrets to keep.
In we go. Okay, Scary House. That one was very cool. Actually, I wanted more of that one. They could have definitely been longer. That was good. First time it made me jump, too. Let's see what's next. This one is called the Puppet Theater. Let's go. Wow. And so this next house is called the Puppet House. That should be fun. See how they string us along, huh? So far, those look very much like the setup for Dead Silence. Okay, the Puppet Theater so far, that ranks with one of my absolute favorites, okay? Right up there with Bride of Frankenstein. That was really good. Kind of reminded me of Dead Silence, you know? The tale of Mary Shaw, who had no children, only dolls. It had that same kind of vibe to it. It really was some good scares. So let's see what's next. Now, here it is. This is HHN Tribute Store. Let's take a look inside, shall we? Last year, the Tribute Store was pretty much the only thing that was left from Halloween Horror Nights because of the pandemic. And they actually expanded it twice during last year's season. So let's see what they've done with this year's Tribute Store.
What the Tribute Store's theme was supposed to represent really had me confused till I saw a poster for the town of Cary. Then I got it. The store's interior links with Scary, one of the original content houses.
Bust of the icon. the story. Hi there. The usher. The director. Almost everybody's favorite, Chance. What do you think, huh? Good look here. Good look with Chance here. Think I have a chance with Chance? Of course.
That's the Furious. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I don't. I remember him.
All right, let's go into the next room.
I really like this. I might buy that.
I have absolutely no idea who these people are or where this corridor goes.
I know that.
And that is pretty much that. Not nearly the tribute store it was last year, but oh well. Now let's see about the last house we haven't seen. Alright, this one is called Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. Always leave the best for last.
I was like, I'm gonna show
Yeah, I guess you could see. Halloween Horror Nights draws quite a crowd. Now, how about a libation? Yeah. There is, as you can see, a whole number of distinctive drinks for this event. I think we'll try this one. Oh, we're going to try some ghoul juice here. And this is the stuff, eh? All right.
Me too. I got off at 5, and that wasn't enough time. I was so anxious. Literally, it was good.
Okay, let's try this now.
I was
Oh, that is delicious. You can taste the rum in it and cherries, all kinds of stuff. Ghoul juice. Yum.
Well, it looks like that's a wrap. I hope you've enjoyed our little 3 days in Horror Nights tour through the largest and scariest Halloween party in the world as much as I have. Join me next time for more Halloween fun. Bring your friends, if they'll believe the story you'll tell. I have to go now. Pleasant dreams. If you liked what you've just seen, leave me a comment below. I'd love to know what you think. And please like us. And share this episode with someone you think might enjoy it too. And remember, for more wanderings, don't forget to subscribe.
Smoking rockets, Commander? You mean they haven't subscribed already?
And when you subscribe, don't forget to ring that little bell to receive notifications of upcoming shows. Subscribe to The Last Wanderer of Mars.